Welcome to today's Daily Science News Show. Published on June 14 in Nature, neuroscientists at the Sainsbury Wellcome Center are revolutionizing our understanding of the brain by focusing on how animals behave in more natural settings. Imagine a mouse in a lab, suddenly confronted with the shadow of a predator, its brain firing in instinctive survival patterns. Only, this isn't a real predator, it's a shadow created by the scientists themselves, a novel experiment aimed to replace old practices like training animals to use levers or navigate mazes. The researchers believe these traditional methods are akin to studying professional athletes, detached from the realities of the wild. Natural behaviors like escaping predators, finding food, or locating a mate, are all critical for survival, yet we know so little about them. Using cutting-edge brain imaging and behavior tracking, the scientists are striving to build a more holistic view of animal behavior, and a better understanding of human behavior and mental disorders. This fresh perspective is showing promise, as researchers question existing theories about aggression and fear, and consider the implications for conditions such as Down syndrome and autism. On June 14, in the esteemed journal Nature, a revolutionary leap in quantum computing was reported. IBM researchers demonstrated how quantum machines could surpass classical ones in performing useful tasks. In an experimental triumph, they simulated the behavior of a magnetic material using their Eagle quantum processor and intriguingly, managed to overcome a major hurdle: quantum noise. This breakthrough came with the development of innovative error mitigating techniques, pushing quantum computation to levels where classical computers struggle to keep up. While the model used is quite simplified, the successful result ignites hope for applicability in more complex systems and algorithms. And hold on tight, as IBM plans to unveil their most potent processor yet, the 1121-qubit Condor chip, later this year. On June 9, in the field of superconductivity on ArXiv, a breakthrough came to light. The hotly contested claim of superconductivity at near-ambient temperatures in nitrogen-doped lutetium hydride, a topic that sparked waves of controversy, is back in the spotlight. After many unsuccessful attempts to replicate the original study's findings, a team led by Nilesh P. Salk and Russell J. Hemley put the doubts to rest, providing evidence to support this discovery. Their studies showed the electrical resistance measurements on a Lu-NH sample that were in very good agreement with the previously reported TC and its pressure dependence at room temperature. But the controversy is not entirely settled, as the replication of these findings heavily depends on sample preparation. In essence, this is an exciting development in our understanding of superconductivity, potentially opening doors for novel technologies. However, a dash of skepticism remains, reminding us that science is as much about exploration as it is about verification. June 8, 2023, a game-changing study is published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. Researchers at MIT, using an AR model called Complex, have managed to make the process of drug discovery much faster and more efficient. Traditionally, finding a drug to bind a specific protein, a key step in drug development, involved years of costly, labor-intensive molecule screening. But with Complex, we are now looking at a future where we can screen over 100 million compounds in a day. This AR model works by matching target proteins with potential drug molecules, completely sidestepping the intensive step of calculating molecular structures. And the cherry on top? Complex does not just screen for possible drug candidates but can also evaluate side effects, repurpose existing drugs, and assess the impact of mutations on drug binding. So, in essence, it's like having a virtual lab assistant, tirelessly working around the clock, supercharging the race towards new drug discovery. Published on June 8 in Nature Medicine, a large-scale study peered into the effects of alcohol consumption on the health of Chinese men, casting light on risks associated with over 200 diseases. Drawing data from the expansive China Kadoorie Biobank, involving more than 500,000 adults, researchers uncovered striking correlations. Regular alcohol intake was found to amplify the risk of 61 diseases, interestingly including 33 not previously connected to alcohol, such as cataracts and gout. The study used an innovative blend of traditional epidemiological analysis and genetic exploration. It confirmed that two particular genetic variants influenced alcohol intake and metabolism, impacting the relationship between alcohol and disease. Despite the common belief, no evidence was found to suggest moderate drinking guards against ischemic heart disease or stroke. In contrast to men, women showed low alcohol consumption, thus limiting the evaluation of its impact on their health. The outcomes unmask a clear call to action. Urgent measures to curtail alcohol consumption are needed, given the multifaceted